Ultimately, it's all about the parade. We the people. Hi, this is Thom Hartmann. The ultimate question for Americans, one we've been debating since 1787, is, do we run our country, or is our country run by politicians? This issue, the power of the parade, of we the people speaking up and standing up and speaking out and participating in the political process, was the primary debate in 1787 at the Constitutional Convention. Tragically, it will again be hotly contested as the House of Representatives begins to investigate political crimes by the executive branch, and the Bush administration begins to push back and claim executive privilege, a doctrine, by the way, that appears nowhere in the Constitution. Now, as then, the cleavage will be between the liberal version of a nation of the people, by the people, for the people, to paraphrase Lincoln, versus the conservative vision of a nation with a thin veneer of democracy over a government run by an elite meritocracy, with the governing merit being wealth. In 1787, the debate broke out into the open when Alexander Hamilton, on a hot June day, gave a long-winded speech about how America should be an elected monarchy. He said, as James Madison transcribed in his notes on the convention, "The British government was the best in the world, and that I doubted whether anything short of it would do in America." Hamilton added, according to Madison, "Let the executive, the president, also be elected for life." The delegates soundly rejected Hamilton's conservative vision of America, and he left most of the subsequent deliberations to his peers, going back to New York 2 days after his infamous speech. To his credit, when the convention was finished, he was the only New York representative to sign the new Constitution, and he argued strongly for its ratification in a series of newspaper articles today known collectively as the Federalist Papers, co-authored with John Jay and principally James Madison. But the dynamic push and pull between conservatives who believe in an elite controlling government and liberals who believe we the people should hold all power has gone on from the founding of our nation to today. After George Washington, who referred to himself and to our nation as liberal, left office, the conservative John Adams followed him. Adams referred to the average folk as the rabble and was so suspicious of us that he pushed through the Alien and Sedition laws of 1798, allowing him to imprison anybody for saying anything he considered slanderous about himself. But the liberals carried the day in the election of 1800, sometimes referred to as the Revolution of 1800, throwing out conservative John Adams and electing the liberal Jefferson. Liberals like Jefferson had long believed in giving all power to we the people, the parade. For example, Jefferson wrote in 1788 to C.W.F. Dumas, a friend of his,
"Sample complete. Ready to continue?"